Hey, what's up? Welcome back. This is the Mental Sensei. Today we are talking about perfectionism and a phrase that I like to call progress over perfectionism. So it's kind of based on this idea of Kaizen. Maybe you've heard or are familiar with that Japanese concept. Kaizen is kind of the idea of small incremental changes over time, or progress, right? So progress over perfectionism. How many of you guys are perfectionists? Anybody? I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And one of the things that kills me or that I see is that there's just these three common problems that I kind of continually run into. And I'd like to help you with what I've learned about being a perfectionist and how I've kind of got over that. So the three problems are, the first one, procrastination, right? Perfectionism is great. It's great, and then when we deliver something, I mean, it speaks to who we are. It's amazing, it's quality, it's good. We've poured our heart and soul in it. But if you look at kind of the back end, it might have taken us some time to get there. It could be that it's been delayed or procrastinated. Maybe we didn't even get it done because I was too busy worried about, well, my content or my delivery has to be perfect, and I'm not going to deliver anything unless it's perfect. And so we don't deliver anything at all, and that's not helping anybody. I mean, you guys expect content. That's what you want. So I need to be on it. So what that means is sometimes I have to forgive myself a little bit. I believe that delivered well now is better than delivered perfect later, right? I'm sure that you can do an amazing job, and I'm not saying sacrifice quality. That is not what I'm saying. But I am saying is that you know when you kind of hit that point of like, this is good to go, we can use this. But you kind of wait or you hold off or you delay because you just want it perfect. It's got to be perfect. If it's not perfect or if the color's off, things or details that people on the sidelines wouldn't even notice, but yet we obsess over it. So when you're thinking about this, the first thing I would encourage you to do is deliver today. Deliver a good product today. Get it done now. Go do now, right? Get it done up front. Don't worry about the delayed perfect product later. The second pitfall to perfectionism is this idea of the humility hammer. I don't know, this idea of we're overly critical, right? How many of you guys finish a project and then you look at what you did and immediately you start nitpicking? You're like, oh my gosh, that looks awful. I can't believe I said that. That was so dumb. Or you deliver a paper or whatever your thing is. You deliver it and you wish, I just could have changed that. I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? Well, I think maybe, at least for me, this stemmed from this idea of like, we value humility. So it's kind of good to be humble. We don't want to be like overly bragging about our stuff or our work. You know, hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing. That's not really well received in our society. So we tend to almost go the complete opposite direction. We just beat the crap up out of ourselves. We're like, well, that was awful. I could have done so much better. I mean, and you could have done an amazing job. Your team recognizes you did an amazing job. You did a great job, and you kind of secretly know you did a great job, but it's just not good enough. It's not that perfect standard. So you beat yourself up. Well, here's your tactic for that. First, tell the lie to shut up. Nope, I'm not going to listen to that. Thought, stop it. Just stop that thought. And the second thing is to celebrate the moment. So humans, we have a negativity bias, meaning we experience negative emotions in a more powerful way than we do our positive emotions. This kind of goes back to our ancestors and our timeline of how we got here, right? We had to be fearful of things, so that was a really strong reaction. But science has shown that we actually experience more positive emotions in a given day. We just don't take time to recognize the positive emotions. So when you get done with a project or you deliver something, soak in that for a minute. Celebrate and evaluate. Celebrate what you got done and look, oh, you know what, this was good. I did do a good job on that. And soak in that positive emotion because what you feed grows. And if you continue to kind of feed this positive mindset, well, then that will grow in your life. So to kind of beat that humility hammer, this idea of like, well, I should be humble, so I'm going to beat myself up. Celebrate the win. Acknowledge what you did. And evaluate objectively, right? So the next thing you do, and this kind of ties into our third step, is set a realistic expectation. So the final thing is that perfectionists, we tend to set these unrealistic expectations, right? We set these big pie-in-the-sky dreams, and I am all for that. I think that you dream big, but you start small. You do the best that you can with what's in front of you, and the best way to monitor your progress is to keep a journal. Journal how you did, and then that gives you a tool to look back, look at what I was doing 3 months ago. What have I learned today? How have I progressed how am I getting better? So it's a lot of times we think, well, I'm gonna set this huge, giant goal. I should be speaking at a professional level. And then we look at our life and we're like, ugh, I'm not quite there. I beat myself up about it, and that doesn't do us any good. Well, just be the best version you can of yourself. And the best way to do that is to have a record of that version. Whether it's video or a daily log or a journal, kind of evaluate, what did I learn today? Am I 1% better today than I was yesterday? Am I growing? What areas do I need to work on? What am I doing well? And use this journal to kind of evaluate your progress, to set realistic goals. Dream big, but start small. Start with what's in front of you. So those 3 pitfalls to perfectionism: procrastination, the humility hammer, and these unrealistic expectations can in large be defeated or overcome by 1, getting it done now, delivering a quality product timely. By 2, celebrating what you delivered. Celebrate your win. Celebrate that you got that thing done. Soak in that positive moment. And 3, dream big, but start small. Set a realistic expectation and track your progress in a journal. This is the Mental Sensei. I hope you got something from this. I look forward to talking to you again. Take care.